This is the season, ladies, where gluttony will easily take over your life. Now, I know during the holiday season, people love to overindulge in a lot of the good food, which you can indulge, but don't overindulge, especially if you are on a mindful weight loss journey or you want to continue to maintain the weight loss you have, or if you just want to maintain the figure that you already have. Do not let the holiday season be an excuse for you to go back on your journey, to regress into poor eating habits. Okay, you can enjoy the food, but don't overindulge. Okay, like don't get 3-4 plates. If you get a to-go plate, get a to-go plate that'll last you for one day. You don't need a to-go plate that's gonna last you for the whole week. Because first of all, you shouldn't even be eating leftovers after 3 days. Because after 3 days, it's nasty anyway. So don't overpack for leftovers for on Thanksgiving or for Christmas. And also, this is a season to be gluttonous with our finances as well. So normally I don't talk about money on my channel, but don't overspend. Okay, we see what's going on with society and the government. So don't overspend. Make sure you save all of this holiday money that everybody is currently earning this season. Don't overspend. Don't buy nobody gifts but yourself or your kids, or maybe just buy your kids gifts. Or matter of fact, don't buy nobody gifts. But just be mindful of your money. Make sure that you are prioritizing saving for an emergency, because like I said, the government out here playing with people, playing games with people. So you don't want to be having to depend on the government for anything at no point in time, because as you can see, the government is not reliable. But anyway, I digress from that topic. But do not overeat during the colder months, because your body, it happens to all of us, even in the animal kingdom, they hibernation, right? Speaking as far as animal goes, they overfill themselves so they can have enough fat to keep them warm in the winter. But as a human being, you don't need to store extra fat to keep you warm in the winter, but your body will naturally do this. Your appetite is normally increased. It happens to me too. So during this time of year, my appetite is normally increased. So I do tend to eat a bit more. I won't say more. Well, yeah, I eat more, and I eat heavier foods. Like I'm eating lots of pastas, lots of breads, That's just what my body's craving. But I'm not overindulging, and I am being mindful. And I also do, like I said, I work out. So working out will help you curb that excessive weight. But understand that this is the time of year where all human beings will be, your body is going to naturally make you eat heavier. So you want to be mindful of that, especially if you're prone to gain weight easily, because everybody doesn't gain weight easily. Some of us are on the opposite end, where it'll take 5-6 years to gain 10 pounds. But you don't want to let all of this winter weight sneak up on you. And then, of course, during the colder months, we also tend to become kind of lazy. You're more in the house. They're just like, her, it's too cold outside. I ain't gonna do nothing but go to the grocery store, to work, and to my house. So you tend sometimes to be less active, because some people don't like being out in the cold. But I'm here to tell you, do the opposite. Get up, get out, and move your body. Okay, that's why they make coats, hats, gloves, and scarves. Make sure that you are warm, and still go out for that bike ride. Still go out for that run if that's what you, and still keep the discipline, because you need discipline, not motivation. Still keep the discipline to go to the gym, to stick with your healthier eating habits and healthier life habits, because a lot of people will tend to fall off during the winter months, because hey, you got on 3 layers of shirts, and so then that actually doesn't work out too well in your favor, because you're wearing layers, so you're not realizing that your stomach is also wearing layers. So you want to be very mindful during these months, and this is the time of year where you can really go in on your dream body and lose as much weight as possible, because since it's cold, nobody's can really tell too much, because you have on bulky clothing, so nobody can interfere with your weight loss journey, or even discourage you from your weight loss journey. So don't let this be the season of gluttony, okay? Because this is definitely the season of gluttony and slothfulness as well. Don't get lazy, and don't you start overeating, okay? Go hard. Exercising will help you stay warm in a winter time. I'm tell you, if you are to go to the gym, and if you work out consistently during the winter months, you will find out that you're gonna be hotter than everybody else, just because you are keeping your blood pumping, so it's keeping your body warmer because you're constantly in motion, and you're not just laying at home stuffing your face because it's cold outside. You need to make sure this is also a great time to develop your discipline, because like I said earlier, you need discipline, not motivation, because motivation is an emotion. That's that whole, you up at 3 a.m. now you get motivated to redecorate your whole house, to clean out your whole closet at 3 a.m. That's just motivation. Motivation is an emotion. It comes and it goes. It'll go just as quick as it comes. Okay? But discipline is what you want, because it's going to make you, I need to do this because I need to get to XYZ goal. This needs to be done so I can get to this. This needs to be done so I can do this. If I don't do A, I can't get to C. You need to be disciplined. Yeah, you might not feel like working out, but you need to work out. You might not feel like working on that book, but you need to work on that book. You might not feel like washing your hair, but you need to wash your hair. Discipline and consistency. And once you discipline yourself enough to constantly work out, to have better eating habits, to move your body every day, then it's going to start feeling abnormal when you don't eat healthy. When you haven't exercised in 3 days, it'll start feeling weird. You'll start feeling off, which is good, because your body is now used to your healthier choices that you're making to better your life. It becomes a part of who you are when you become more disciplined, especially in new avenues, because it takes 14 days to develop a habit, right? And then like 60 to 90 days to make it permanent. I think that's how that goes. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but it's going to take you at least 3 months. So guess what? It's November. And if you already been started, then you count November as month 1. But if you just not getting started, December can be your month 1, or today can be month 1. But basically December, January, February, 3 months. 3 months for you to make major changes in the way you think, in the way that you move and operate through your life. This is the time. Like I said, it's cold outside. You can be outside, but you really want to be outside just so you can go back inside. You know what I'm saying? Like you're getting in the car to drive to another place. So you're going to be outside, but you're also going to be inside, okay? So this is your opportunity to be as disciplined as possible. You're not going to be too distracted this time of the year, because while there are activities going on, it's more like, man, I really don't want to do that, because maybe you're more of a summer person anyway, so you prefer like outdoor activities. So a perfect time for you to go in on locking in with yourself. Okay, so this is a great time of year to lock in with yourself. It's cold. You're getting all this holiday money and bonuses. Lock in with your money, lock in with yourself, change your habits, change your mentality, and become closer and closer to the ideal woman that you want to be. Do not let these holiday months, do not let these winter months throw you off track. And I know some people get thrown off track on their weight loss journey in the winter because nobody can see your body. You're layered up. Like I said, you're layered up now. So you're not really focusing on your body. But this is the time when you should be focusing more on your body, just because now that you're layered up, and you're going to naturally want to eat heavier foods because your body's trying to keep you warm. Like I said, this is something that every human being experiences. But do not give way to gluttony, to where now you just eating because you're bored. You're eating just because you can, because you're sitting in the house twiddling your thumbs. Like, don't do that, you know? You don't want to do that, because that's going to continue to keep you on your current path of overeating and overindulging. And we are trying to break that habit over here. We don't emotionally eat, and we don't eat when we're bored. And this is a great time of the year to break that habit. You're bored, girl, go watch a Christmas movie. I don't know. Go mop the floor or something. Go do some jumping jacks, jump rope, do something, but don't eat because you're bored or you're emotional. And I know this also is a time of year where a lot of tragic things have happened to people, so emotional eating can be really easy during this year, because this time of the year might have an anniversary of someone close to you that passed away or something, or some traumatic event. And so emotionally you're overwhelmed, so you start eating. Don't do that. Process the emotions properly. Cry, scream, yell, write it out, but do not emotionally eat. So I just really wanted to make this quick little video just to let y'all know this is the season for gluttony and slothfulness. And I'm here to tell you, do not give in to gluttony and do not give in to slothfulness, because it is going to throw off your current journey, or it's going to prevent you from ever getting started. Because the more and more and more you eat and the lazier you become, the more pounds you will pack on and the harder it will be to lose. So, 'tis the season for slothfulness and gluttony. Talk to you in the next one, ladies. Bye.